free smoke, ayy, free smoke, ayy, free smoke, ayy, free smoke. What's up, y'all? It's your boy CoolStoryBrobat with another UU Open 2017 Round 1 replay. I said I was gonna have these all put up several days ago. I lied. I suck at keeping my promises. Balancing work and life can be a headache sometimes. It happens. But to assure you, this and one other battle I'm uploading for round 1, and then we could do round 2 this week. I swear to you, I swear to goodness. But for now, let's just focus on this. So a big thing I noticed in these type of tournaments is the teams get passed around a lot. I mean, that's obvious. You know, you expect that. But especially from the people who aren't UU main players, they get past teams very often. Now you look at P2's team, and you're wondering why I'm saying this. Well, if you've been watching my videos I've been putting up lately, the team P2's using is the same team that Passion had brought in round 2 of his match versus Dundee's. Now, I'm not sure who made this team, and I'm not knocking anybody's hustle for it. I mean, we all gotta take teams, right? But I will say that just based on what it's looking like, I think Sam Miami has a big advantage here because P2's team is a bulky offense. I mean, it boasts a nice defensive core, Mega Steelix and Mantine, but the problem with this team is it hates Choice Specs Primarina. P2's only fairy resists are Chandelure and Mega Steelix. Both of them hate Primarina's Water Stab. Now, I mean, if absolutely needed, Mega Steelix can take Moonblast from Specs Primarina all day. It can take a couple hits. But Chandelure does not want to take a Specs Moonblast. It takes one and it's done. Sam Miami here has a team that really punishes Mega Steelix, and, you know, Primarina can open up some holes in P2's team later in the match if he's not careful. Like, I mean, he's got an Azelf. Make no mistake, just because you see an Azelf there does not necessarily mean it has to be a Sag Lead Azelf. It could be Life Orb with Stealth Rock and coverage moves. Underrated set. You know, Mega Sharpedo can put holes in Mega Steelix. Shizor, if it has superpower, could put holes in Mega Steelix. Latias, HP Fire, could put holes in Mega Steelix. You know, even Crocodile can. Sam Miami's team is really unfriendly to Steelix, and Primarina's just waiting there for it to get worn down so it could blow holes in P2's team because he doesn't have a Volcanion, a Blizzy, or an Empoleon. So how P2 is going to win this is going to be whether or not he can keep his Steelix healthy in the match. So speaking of Devil, after leading Chandelure against Latias, he switches out, goes to his Mega Steelix and Mega Evolves. The Latias is going to Hydro Vortex, Z, Surf, Latias, puts a hole up in this Mega Steelix and rinses this thing out like old dishwater. Wow. So yeah, Scarf Crocodile comes in to revenge kill this Latias, but it stays in because it has a Z Crystal. Knockoff is not at full power. Gonna drop a Draco on his Crook's face. Now he knows he's locked in the knockoff. He could go to his own Crocodile. He does not need the Scarf because this Crocodile alone is faster than all P2's team. Somewhat of a downside. So the Crocodile's gonna go for Pursuit, but don't even think you're trying to come around getting saved because the Crocodile stays in, takes the Pursuit, he dies, gets a little extra chip damage off on the opposing Crocodile. P2 sends in Conqueror to revenge kill. Sam Miami goes to his Primarina. It's a safe switch in because Flame Orb was not activated, so if it saw it would not be at full power. Primarina, the threat is here. Moonblast doing a ton. This Mantine is not specially defensive, of course, so Moonblast is a 2-hit KO. Chandelure, 2-hit KO by Moonblast. Sam Miami wants to keep this Primarina healthy, so he's going to switch out, sack his Latias to the Chandelure, and he's going to go to his Crocodile, I believe? Yes, Crocodile. Obviously, he's sub-CM Chandelure, so it's going to be slower than Crocodile, so he's just going to click Pursuit here on this thing. Even though it stays in, still a clean kill. Conqueror comes in to revenge kill the Crocodile, gets off a nice meaty Earthquake, does about half to this Conqueror. He's gonna get some health back with Drain Punch, but still took a nice amount of health out of this Conqueror's HP. Primarina, the big threat, comes in once again. P2 has to sack his own Primarina to this Primarina. Moonblast hurts. He wins the speed tie, I believe it's a speed tie. Kills the opposing Primarina. Sam Miami's big threat is gone, however, it has come at the cost of having several holes in P2's team. Mega Sharpedo comes in, he's going to go for the crunch, kill the Primarina, take the Mach Punch to the face so that Sam Miami can get his Azelf in safely. I kind of dropped a spoiler about the Azelf set because I said don't underrate that Life Orb Azelf. It's a threat, man. It's a threat. He didn't even have to get rocks up in this game just to prove how threatening it is. finishes off the Conqueror and the Mantine without breaking a sweat. That is the end of game 1. Good job, Sam-I-Am. Obviously, there's a bit of a matchup discrepancy there. Obviously. You know, it came down to just pressuring Mega Steelix, weakening it, which Latios kind of did in 2 turns. The Z-Surf Latios is a very nice technique, very cool technique because... Sorry, I'm a little stuffy today. Because as much UU as I've been playing, Z-Surf Latios is always something I kind of feared in the back of my mind because of how often I would use Mega Steelix to check Latios. But Latios is S rank for a reason. Part of that is its versatility, and it is able to lure even counters such as Mega Steelix for its partners to clean up later. So it's something you definitely have to watch out for. And that game, it was executed perfectly. It opened up holes in the team, and P2 is kind of just playing from behind most of the match. So that's game 1. Let's get to game 2. Alright, the run back. Game 2. These teams be getting passed around, man. These teams be getting worked around out here, man. I'm telling you. This is the 3rd time. If you guys have been keeping up with these battles I've been uploading lately, this is the 3rd time you've seen this team that P2 is using. If you are unfamiliar with it, get yourself familiar right now. That is a Life Orb Weavile. That is a nasty plot Ghost DMZ Confagrigus with Trick Room. That is a Mega Swampert with Stealth Rock. That is an offensive Caesar. I cannot remember if it's like Metal Coat or Life Orb or even Choice Band. I can't remember, but I know that Caesar is very offensive. I know that this is a Togekiss with a choice item and Trick. That's kind of all I remember. It might be Scarf. Might be Scarf, but it could have been Specs. I don't remember. And a Latios with Life Orb, Thunder, Hidden Power Fire, and Defog. Pretty much all the essential coverage you need wrapped into one Mon. Now, Sam-I-Am's team, you guys have not seen that team in any of these round 1 replays, but later on in this tournament, I have seen this team pop up. So that's basically what I believe to be an offensive Defog Latios, a Scarf Magneton, Modest Specs Primarina, Choice Band Terrakion, offensive Stealth Rock Crocodile, and a Mega Beedrill. Toxic Spikes may or may not be included. Now, as far as matchups go, I think P2 has definitely got the upper hand here because Confagrigus is looking like a scary threat. I mean, it's always going to be a big threat, but especially to this team. Because, I mean, look how many setup opportunities it has here. Latios drops a Draco Meteor and kills something. Confagrigus comes in and sets up. Scarf Magneton does anything. Confagrigus sets up. Primarina, okay, it actually doesn't set up on that. Terrakion, because he's Choice Band, he locks into close combat. Confagrigus sets up. Crocodile, because it has a Ghost DMZ, knockoff isn't going to kill it, but if it's weakened, Hidden Power Fighting can pick it off. Confagrigus sets up. Mega Beedrill does anything except click U-turn. Confagrigus sets up. Sam-I-Am here does have threats. He does have a Magneton which can trap Caesar, open up a lane maybe for Terrakion to start busting some holes up in this team. But really, I think Confagrigus is going to be the scarier of these threats. Make no mistake about it. He has to keep Caesar alive though because Terrakion and Beedrill and Latios are all checked by Caesar. So keep that in mind as you're watching this. Now, P2 is going to lead his Mega Swampert, get up these rocks against this Primarina. This Primarina is going to go for Surf here. Do like a nice 2/3 to this Swampert's health. Sam-I-Am is going to go to Latios, obviously trying to defog away the hazards the Swampert is set up. Clears the hazards away, P2 gets his Togekiss in, goes for a Psychic, does a nice amount to the Togekiss, but it gets hit with a Dazzling Gleam. Okay, so because he didn't outspeed, I guess that's Specs Togekiss after all. Sam-I-Am is going to go for Mega Beedrill. He's going to Poison Jab straight away. He's not going for the I'm clicking U-turn games on this boy. So he's going to U-turn on the Caesar, predicting him to click U-turn on himself. Caesar indeed does click U-turn. He goes to his Primarina. The Caesar is Life Orb, so I guess that answers that question for me. Mega Swampert comes in, Earthquakes his Primarina, and kills it. Beedrill comes in, it's going to go for a U-turn as P2 goes to Confagrigus. He's going to try to keep this Confagrigus from setting up because he's already lost 2 of his Mons and it's not even turn 10 yet. So, you know, it's looking like it might be time to bust some holes up. So he goes for the knockoff. Obviously, it's not going to kill the Crocodile, but HP fighting is going to do a nice amount. However, Sam-I-Am is just going to set up his rocks here and let his Crocodile go down. I think that was a big mistake, but we'll see. Confagrigus goes for the never-ending nightmare. Z Shadow Ball does a massive amount to this Terrakion. Unfortunately, it hits the Stone Edge. It kills the Confagrigus. And now Mega Swampert comes in to revenge kill the Terrakion. Trick Room is still up, so Swampert is going to be faster than Terrakion. Trick Room wears off. Sam-I-Am is going to go to his Beedrill. However, it looks like P2 had lost his only other Beedrill check besides Caesar, and it just so happens that Beedrill and Magneton happen to be here. He pursues the Mega Beedrill. Traps it. If Stealth Rock were up, that Beedrill would be dead, but because Stealth Rock has been kept off the field, the Caesar is going to die to a Volt Switch. Beedrill is going to come back in. P2 still has the Weavile. He could just Ice Shard this thing. However, Magneton comes in because I believe it is Scarf Magneton that should outspeed and kill the Weavile. Yikes. Very unfortunate series here. I don't know why he didn't go to Latios sooner because, you know, Latios could have taken any hit. If it was Scarf, it would have survived Flash Cannon and still killed. And if it was Specs, it would have just outsped Magneton and killed it anyway. So it would have been a dead Magneton regardless. But that's the end of game 2. Congratulations, Sam-I-Am, moving on to round 2. I think somewhere in that exchange, I think the part where P2 messed up was by going for Pursuit on the Beedrill instead of clicking U-turn. Because, I mean, obviously, the Beedrill was not going to stay in on a Caesar. I mean, the Pursuit was a nice play, don't get me wrong. But I feel like he would have won his... I mean, I feel like because he thought he had the advantage in numbers, he had a Latios, he had a Weavile, he had a Caesar. I guess because he felt he had the advantage in numbers that, you know, he could just Pursuit. But he should have clicked U-turn because Magneton would have come in, got hit with the U-turn. He could have gone to Latios and, you know, clicked HP Fire. Beedrill's not trying to come in on that. Magneton was going to die to that, and Latios was going to eat whatever hit that, you know, it was going to eat whatever. But that's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. So that's how the game went, I guess. I think P2 could have definitely won that, though, if he had just U-turned instead of clicking Pursuit. But that's how it goes. So that's a good game, like I said. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite. Stay tuned for the next battle. Peace.